I think what Chris Luxon requires is a backbone of experience. And Winston, irrespective of what you may think about his long career, he has a reservoir of experience, and he's a peerless statesman. And the country will be much richer if there is that body of experience added to the National Party's agenda, or indeed to whatever the ACT Party may be required to bring. Look, I've got to tell you, the community itself, the trans community itself, are pretty sophisticated with their rhetoric. And they're no slugs when it gets to weaponising language from their corner. So, there's an old saying in politics, as you do to others will be done to you. This is a political issue. This is a culture war issue. And if you deploy language, and if you come across and appear to be undermining the rights of women, and women start to fight back, you get this kind of clash. We just saw the evidence of it the other day. There was one group of women's activists, women rights activists, and then there was transgender activists. And the people that have encouraged us to make this an issue going into the election have been people who are speaking about the sovereignty of being a woman. Now, if anyone feels unsafe or is being threatened, please go straight to the police. I think those that claim that they're under attack within the transgender community, I'm not going to over-exaggerate the size of that problem. I personally think that there's a lot of noise, there's a lot of froth, and there's a lot of colour around that particular issue. They're a tiny group of New Zealanders, and if they are suffering criminal activity, I've got people in Northland who are suffering criminal activity from the gangs every day. Women are entitled to privacy. This is what women are telling New Zealand First.
Trans people they're entitled to rights as well.
Not at the expense of women. I can only refer to the fact that a host of people have raised this as an issue. They're entitled to do so. We're a party that is not afraid to take on awkward issues, and I accept a lot in the media. Indeed, a host of Kiwis find it quite
dangerous.
Well, I don't know if they find it dangerous. They find it an awkward discussion. If you're feeling vulnerable and criminals are bugging you, go to the cops. Don't turn it into an issue of a political character and expect me to do anything about it other than send you to the cops. I'm going to put a contrasting view. I could take you into a host of impoverished communities and show you where the tribesmen, the rebels, the mongrel mob, and the headhunters pose far more threat to garden variety Kiwis than these people are complaining about. I say yet again, if you feel that the cops are not doing their job, then fine, the cops need to be a far more responsive police force. But please don't expect me to exhaust any energy any longer other than getting the cops to look after whatever rights you have in that community that may be trampled.